Hello everybody, once again I have a Jacquie with me because we can't not film collabs together every time we see each other.
It's too fun!
So today we will be doing the Disney tag. This was created by Catty-tastic. Her link will be down below just in case you don't know who the heck she is. If not, what are you doing?
How have you found us?
There are 10 questions to this tag, and each of us will come up with an answer to each of the questions. Question number 1 is the Little Mermaid, a character who is out of their element or a fish out of water. My first thought would be Samwell Tarly from Game of Thrones when he goes to the wall.
I also have a Game of Thrones character. I was gonna say Sansa, just because in the beginning anyway, she just wants to live the normal life that she's expecting to live as a noble girl, and then she, you know, her family's being murdered around her, and so, you know, she's just not ready for the political stuff. She's just not ready for any of that.
Also, she has red hair, and the Little Mermaid has red hair.
That's true, I didn't even think of that. I did not even think of that. I was like, where are you going with that? Oh. Duh. I did not even think of that. There we go. Okay.
Alright. Question number 2 is Cinderella, which is a character who goes through a major transformation.
Neville would be my first thought.
That was a good one.
Because, I mean, it kind of goes without saying. Do I even need to explain that? No.
Neville
Longbottom,
everyone. Well, my first thought was also a Harry Potter character. That would be Ronald Weasley.
Oh, yeah.
Especially because he grows up a lot. Throughout the books. Grows into the man to marry Hermione.
Yeah, that's the thing. Book Ron is actually great. I love Book Ron,
Ron.
like, all of you can shut up.
They're
I love Book Ron.
Together.
They didn't give Rupert Grint enough to do besides comic relief in the movies, and like, Ron has so much more to him as a character, and I think he changes a lot too. He's very immature, and he has a lot to learn about people and women, but by the end, you know, he tries really hard, you know.
Number 3 is Snow White, a book with an eclectic cast of characters.
There's so many we could pick for this.
So many. Chronicles of Narnia. There are so many characters in the Chronicles of Narnia, and a lot of them are human, so they're very eclectic. You have the beavers.
Yeah.
Or beavers.
Yeah.
You can't get much more eclectic than that.
I guess I would go with another beloved kind of childhood series of mine was His Dark Materials, like the Golden Compass, the Subtle Knife, all those. They have a lot of really interesting characters.
Question number 4, Sleeping Beauty, a book that put you to sleep. So this one might be something that you may have not heard of. I've never talked about it on my channel, probably will never mention it again. And that is There Are No Children Here. I don't remember the author off the top of my head, but it's a nonfiction book, and somehow the author managed to take a very emotional story of these 2 children in the projects and make it really boring. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. I don't even think I read the whole thing.
I didn't really like The Awakening by Kate Chopin. I had to read that for, that was the year, I read that year. I don't know if it put me to sleep, but I really didn't enjoy it very much.
Number 5, The Lion King, one of my favorites.
I love that movie. Who doesn't love that movie?
A character who had something traumatic happen to them in childhood. There is a lot. I definitely have one, and that would be Maedra from the Books of Pelennor by Alison Croghan. She is an orphan. The way the series starts is she is a slave.
For The Name of the Wind, that's behind us. I don't know if you can see it.
Behind my head.
Yes. Kavoth, the main character, also has something very traumatic in a similar sort of vein happen in his childhood.
Number 6, Beauty and the Beast. A beast of a book that you found intimidating but found the story to be beautiful.
I don't really get intimidated by big books. I was just talking about this in another video of mine. I don't really get intimidated.
I don't usually.
I mean, like, sometimes I'll look at them and be like, I don't know if I want to start that right now and commit to a long book, but I don't really get, like, nervous about it.
I love big books. I cannot lie.
I guess I'll go for the Wise Man's Fear for this one, which is the sequel to The Name of the Wind. I love the writing style. It's like a very sort of poetic-y sort of writing style, so I did find it to be really beautiful.
I think I'm gonna go with The Storm of Swords, 3rd book in the Song of Ice and Fire series. I think...
Is that the longest one?
It's the longest one, and I think that was the one I read the quickest. Question number 7, Aladdin.
Oh, that's my favorite. That's my favorite Disney movie.
A character who gets their wish granted for better or worse. That's a good question.
You could kind of argue that Katniss does, sort of. By the very end, there's a lot of things that she really wants, and it happens. A lot of people die before it gets to that point, but it happens. The world that she kind of wishes she could live in eventually does kind of come around by the end.
A good one is another Narnia character, which is the professor from Narnia, in The Musician's Nephew.
The first one.
Where he has a wish. I'm not going to say what that is because I don't want to give spoilers. You know, it came out almost 100 years ago, but if you still haven't read it, I don't want to ruin it for you.
Yeah.
But he has a wish, and then it gets granted.
Yeah.
It is a good thing. Question number 8, one of my favorite Disney movies, Mulan.
Yay!
A character who pretends to be someone or something they're not. The first one I think of is Arya Stark.
Arya, absolutely.
She has to pretend lots of different identities throughout the series. I'm just like, Arya, I love you. I just want you to be Arya Stark.
She scares me, but I love her. Okay, the main character from the Invisible Library, the main character, she's basically like a CIA agent, but for books. So she's constantly pretending to be somebody she's not in order to get what she wants.
Question number 9, Toy Story.
Oh, Toy Story.
A book with characters you wish would come to life. I'm gonna go with Paper Towns.
Oh, yeah.
You got Q, Margot, and Radar.
They'd be fun to hang out with.
Even their parents.
They'd be fun to hang out with. I would
just go on a road trip.
Hang out with them. Yeah, basically. It'd be kind of cool to hang out with the Throwing It Back few years, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants girls.
Ooh.
It would be kind of cool to hang out with them. They'd be a fun group of girls.
Question number 10, Disney Descendants, which was what this tag was originally talking about. Your favorite villain or morally ambiguous characters. I've talked about Game of Thrones too much.
I was gonna say the two main characters from Vicious, which you still need to read.
I know.
By V. Schwab. They're basically, it's an anti-hero book, so like the characters are horrible people. They're terrible, but you can't help but love them. It's a very strange mix of emotions.
My morally ambiguous character would be Amy from Gone Girl. This has been the Disney tag.
Yay.
I hope you enjoyed it. We will be doing another tag on Jackie's channel.
Yes.
So let's check that out. I don't know, posting things.
It'll be somewhere.
And the link will be down below. I will have another video up soon, so I will see you then. Goodbye.
Bye.